Hello everybody and welcome back to some more internet spaceships. It's IAE time again, as you can see by the sign behind me and my lovely flashing Christmas glow stick. These are Luminalia glow sticks, by the way. You can loot these from bunkers and loot boxes and everything now. They're a good bit of fun. As you can see, oh thank you helpful NPC, they change colours. So they flash red and white, or it might just be a person there that's looking at it. I've had loads of people ask me in the server chat, where did you get that glow stick from?
The capsule will be leaving the station.
So yes, it's IAE day, as you can see by all the signage. We've had the signage for a while, but it's day one now, which is Alien Day. So you've got the Citizens for Pyro stuff coming up, obviously because we had all the neat Pyro playthrough, the Pyro Playground. But you can follow the improved signage that's come with the patch. 3.21 went live last night. So all the lovely updates and stuff, although there's still a fair few known issues. A universe of possibilities. So your mileage may vary. I've lost some ships that I purchased with in-game money, which is a bit annoying, but hey ho, there we go. What are you doing? Cowering on a seat. And we've got a T-posing NPC. It wouldn't be an event without a T-posing NPC, would it? So we'll go down to the show floor, because the main pull of today, as you may have seen in Inside Star Citizen last night, is this Gatac Syulen. Syulen? It's I'm not sure quite how you pronounce it. Syulen. But the new alien starter ship. I have picked one up, so we are going to go and have a look at it. Green and red light bouncing from the glow stick. Oh, hello person. But it does look very pretty. Hey, here we are. Oh, we've got all the alien creator logos. Universe of Possibilities. That's obviously this year's theme. IAE. We've got a big arch this time. Oh, there we go. There's the alien ships. Defender welcomes you to the Intergalactic Aerospace Expo. There's our map this time, not in the centre. Have we got any holograms? We do! The Raylen, the Santok and the Merchantman, and there's a Nox downstairs as well. So if you come to the left, you can see you've got a map through our big arch here, and we have our standard alien ship fare. The alien ships are always cool. It's worth noting, as ever, that should you come down here, you can go up to these ships and rent them for 24 hours. However, I do believe there is a bug at the moment that hopefully CIG will address quickly, because it's quite an annoying one. So, like I said, your mileage may vary. But our main pull, of course, is this Syulen. Syulen, however you may pronounce it. So this one's different because it's vertical, as you can see. If you saw the video last night that they put out, because the whole of Inside Star Citizen was basically dedicated to it, at least half of it was anyway, they have made this like a 3-deck vertical ship as opposed to one that you just open a door and walk inside. I'm not going to do it in here because I know there's probably going to be people everywhere inside that thing. We'll have a look at one in a moment, but I just love the effects on this. I love the texturing that's similar to the floor of the 890 jump, where it's all this like marble inlaid textures. It looks amazing. And the concierge paint for this thing, although I haven't seen it yet, I know it's going to look fantastic because I do have the paint for it. I see people walking in. We can rent it if we want to. I'm just holding off. I'm not doing it. And then, of course, we've got our standard fare as well. So, Talons, the Carter R, the Blade, the Defender, the Prowler, Glaive. People are going to enjoy using the Glaive for a while. Mining. What is in mining over there? Oh, it's like mining lasers and things, isn't it? Oh, there's a rock over there as well. Okay. I'm going to have a look over there, actually. There is some cool suits and weapons that they're going to release this year that were leaked. I may put them on the screen as pictures. I'm very interested in picking up, especially the Novikov suit and the Venture suit, like a shiny purple, to go with the IAE purple theme this year. So we may indeed go and pick some of those up. Ooh, what have we got here? We just got resources. Aphorites. Adenites. This is Dollarvine. Yeah, there we go. We haven't got the rare one. I can't remember the name of it, but I've spent ages looking for it and never found it. Staying grounded. And we just got a rock on a rock. Okay. That will be most of the ships for day one. I don't know if I'll do a daily presentation thing every day, but I wanted to at least come down and have a look around on day one, just to show everyone the show floor, the cool effects in the ceiling and everything, and definitely show off the Syulen in its first habitat. But now we're going to break off from here, and we are going to go and have a look at the Syulen, because I can't wait to fly this thing. It's very unusual, and it flies very differently, or at least it takes off and lands differently to how you might expect other ships to do so. So let's go and get one in the hangar and go and have a look. So we're in the spaceport, and we can select our Syulen. And there it is, the three-pronged nightmare.
Looking for a good time?
And if we go to paints, you can see we have the Tau Moa livery, which is the concierge one. So as always, like a black and gold affair. Let's go and see what it looks like in a hangar. Okay, here we go. Ooh. I'm a bit torn. Still very pretty. I like the gold inlay, but I have to admit I do like the original purple. There's a gorgeous white skin as well for sale for it, but I do like this as well. Like I said, a bit torn. I do like it. The inlay is gorgeous, and I do love the marbling effect. Give me a skin like this for my 890, please, CIG, and then I'll be a happy bunny. Okay, let's go inside, and then now I actually can show you this thing. So as you can see, we've got mounted guns on the outside of the pods. I think they're on all sides. And then we have these pylons that I do believe store the cargo as well. I could be wrong. I think this thing carries 6 SCU. But we'll go inside. You push this button here for the airlock, and you can see the stairs collapse down. So you got these. Everything is like Gravlev based in here. It's very funky. And then you've got all your component storage in here. So if you open these compartments, you can see it all unfolds. This is a weapons rack, so you can store guns on here. You're going to fold away again. There we go. And everything else is for your components. It's very cool. Okay, we'll close the door after ourselves. It's hard to see the buttons. First complaint about the ship. Here we go. And then you have an elevator here. We go up to habitation. And you have a very simple living space. It does look gorgeous, as the new ships do. Not quite sure what everything does, but we'll push buttons and find out. Is that lighting? It's hard to tell. Not sure what that's doing. Maybe it's making this seat. Then you have a bed, of course. Okay, there's your button for internal storage, which you can just do by hitting I normally. And here is your bathroom with your toilet, I assume. So there's your shower. This is a Xi'an toilet, apparently. And then you've got a human toilet that can fold out, as you can see, with its own little deployable toilet roll holder, which is hilarious. All very funky. And then we go upstairs to our cockpit. And here we are. So, nothing big or fancy about this for now. I wonder what this does. Ooh, more components? Looks like it. Maybe you can put armor and helmets in there, I'm not sure. I didn't know what that one does. I just love how the panels float down, it's so cool. Same size, same affair over here. Oh, these are components. Okay, so these are more component spaces. I thought it might be somewhere to store armor. It's hard to tell where you may have to plonk armor and such. But this is pegged as a starter ship. So, enter pilot seat. You can see we transition up, everything folds out of our way and then folds back in behind us. And we are now in our place. You can notice that unlike every other ship in the game, you are now facing upwards, which may be a bit of a concern. And the camera is very skewed because we are essentially at the top now. You can see as I pan in, we are sat in the big glass orb at the top. And it's almost like a cupola, isn't it? A cupola? Space station cupola? But yes, that's where we are now. So, we can request the takeoff.
You are clear to launch.
We can power this thing on, and we can turn the engines on. They are on. Didn't seem to make much noise. Well, this is going to be interesting, because it's a sideways loading bay. So, this is going to be a very interesting experience. You don't hit spacebar in this to take off, you will hit W. So I'm going to slow us right down. And I just hit W there. W and S to take off. A and D to transition? Hard to tell. No. So as you can see, A and D are moving me left to right, and instead I have to hit control, because now we have to go up and down with control and spacebar. My audio kind of shit a brick here, so I do apologise for this little ad-lib. But yeah, very weird experience. Get away from the hangar a bit so we don't get stored again. And we'll get out of the wind.
Thank you. And please visit again.
And then if we press in to transition into our flight mode, you can see everything moves forward and folds away. And now we're in our standard flight mode. And we're now flying properly, as you may normally be used to. We'll fly around this other Syulen here, who also has the concierge paint on. That looks like a spirit taking off there. I'll go and buzz him. And spirit and a Scorpius. Oh no, that's a Connie coming in. And that looks like a Scorpius getting the hell out of here. Oh no, it's not a Scorpius, it's one of the new SRVs. We'll go and buzz him. But as you can tell, this thing looks gorgeous. I do love the looks of it. It's just going to be very, very complicated to fly. So, let's get the hell out of here. We will go to space, as we are should meant to do. The engine. Can't do max speed in atmosphere, but it's flying at an average of 330. It is manoeuvrable. It is, by the ship team's admission last night in the video, the most manoeuvrable, well, should I say not the most manoeuvrable ship, but it is the ship that has the most manoeuvring thrusters for any ship yet. It's like 24 manoeuvring thrusters because of the design, which is wild. Let's get this thing to Tresla and then we'll buzz around a bit. Yep, now we're outside in space, we can go a bit more mental. So we'll turn our quantum drive off for now, we'll slow her right down. And acceleration. That's pretty crazy. But it's nice to know that it is that quick and manoeuvrable, especially for a single person like starter ship. But yeah, God, it's pretty. Now we can fire the weapons. Just standard Panther repeaters, not with a lot of charge, but again, your mileage may vary to how you change all your combat settings. Let's have a quick look at the hood, shall we? Because I've just noticed all these fancy MFDs. So we've got power, radar, engine, weapon, shield. And then quantum drive, doors, does that work? Open exterior, okay, I see. Landing gear, headlights, get out, and then communications. I see. I do like that it's purple. I like the purple hood. More purple hoods in spaceships, please. I haven't turned the computer voice on. I suppose we should quantum somewhere really to see what effect it is. I think it's the green one, like a Banu, isn't it? So let's just do a quick jump somewhere. What's that over there? Oh, we don't want to go that far. Let's go to Calliope. It is the Banu one. It's like a weird... Well, then again, I'm not sure. This is the Cheyenne one, isn't it? Xi'an one. Still looks very pretty. I like it. I like it a lot. I like this ship a lot. It's going to be fun getting used to this thing as like a daily driver. Just to have a bit of a different experience and have a more complicated takeoff and landing experience, especially as you saw in those hangars. The real test, of course, is if we can land it as well as we got this thing out of the hangar. So that's what I'm going to do to round off the video. I'm not going to go and jump into some combat with it because it's not really a combat ship. It's designed to be a starter ship for someone to do a bit of everything in. So the hardest thing, of course, would be taking off and landing, because this is a very unusual spaceship to fly around. So we'll go and give that a go. It's good that it's daytime, because at the night time you would want to land using your headlights, of course. The only issue being that the headlights project light onto the front ahead of you, which means when you come into land, your headlights would be facing up. So I think there's a... Oh, there's my phone going on. I think there's a few design choices about this that's unconventional, which I can see why they did, because it's pretty cool, but at the same time I think it's going to cause problems for... So we shall see how that goes. Not that I fault that they're going to have any trouble selling these things, because it took me 6 attempts to get the upgrade on the site for this thing. The site was absolutely bricking itself earlier on, so I imagine they're selling quite a lot of these things. The alien ships are always exotic and they attract people to come and buy them, so I can't fault them for it. And it does look gorgeous. Now let's see if the new Babbage landing is working properly, because it wasn't last night. It's just Syulens everywhere.
Please proceed to
Hey, there we go, we got a hangar. And it looks like we're not going in the other ones either, we're going in one of the top-down ones. So I get easy mode coming in to bring this one in. Oh, there we go. God, the engine sounds as well are incredible. Right. So, we need to go over the hangar. Hopefully the wind won't blow us too far, of course. We need to point up to 90 degrees. Turn our drift off, go into landing mode. And then we need to reverse, which we can't do very fast because then we'll crash. Camera mode doesn't really lend itself well to this.
Landing complete.
But there we go, we're
Doesn't
down
say.
and we didn't die. But like I said, I did have easy mode coming into that hangar. Turn our engines off and we're down. I do like how everything folds out around you. There we go, unique experience for the Syulen. Go back down to our bottom deck, and open our door. A very pretty, very weird, but still very cool ship. And of course it's going to be the graphical design basis for the Raylan, which is going to be their next one, which is a big cargo transporter, which I'm very much looking forward to flying. So yeah, I like it. Very, 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 very pretty. Very, very cool. Very different, which is what I like about Star Citizen. I do like that they're doing the different alien ships rather than just the standard human fare, which is what we're used to. So it's a nice step away from the norm. And with that, I will leave the end of this video. IAE is of course here, so I will say again, go play the game for free. You can do that now for the duration of the event. If you're new to Star Citizen, you don't have to pay. You can just download it and jump straight in. You can go and rent any ship. But as I said, there is a bit of a rental bug at the minute, making some of the ships not appear or something. I don't know the full details of it, so just be aware of that. There is discounted starter packs and things to go and play with. It's a good event. Come and just check out the game if you want to see what the game's like. So we still have some other ships to look forward to as well. There is the C1 Spirit, so the cargo variant of the Crusader Spirit. And there's the Storm as well, so the little one-person tank to drive around in, which you may have to go and have a play with when that comes out on Tumbril Day. So hopefully I should see you all then. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you think I deserve it, please give the video a like and a sub if you fancy sticking around. If you want to try Star Citizen, you can use my referral code on screen when registering. That gives us both in-game credits to help us both out as well. See you in the next one.